Hey there, Gemini. Good afternoon and welcome to your March Tarot reading. Welcome back to Tree of Life Tarot. So, Gemini, it's great to be able to connect with you guys. I really look forward to sharing your tarot reading today and just giving us a chance to see exactly what's taking place in the world of the energy of Gemini here for the month of March. Today it's a Wednesday afternoon, about 12 noon on my neck of the woods. It is Wednesday, March the 16th. So, Gemini, as I was preparing for your tarot reading today, by the way, Gemini, if your sun sign is Gemini or your moon or rising sign is Gemini, some of you may be connected to a Gemini. Others of you may just be intuitively guided to be here. Just think about things. Whatever the energies were that brought you here to this channel, specifically to this tarot reading, just those inner feelings. Trust those feelings. You're here for a reason. So I feel like it's important that you're here and you listen to this tarot reading because there's likely messages that are going to be meant for you to hear inside this tarot reading. For some of you, it may turn out to be the entire tarot reading, like to a T. And others, it may be just bits and pieces of messages, but something valuable that you'll find meaningful in your life. Energy and spirit just guiding you to be here on this channel. So trust the energies that brought you here and listen closely. I'm excited to have you here. So Gemini, as I was preparing for your tarot reading, I love music. So I always like to turn on some good music. And I turned on a song called Dreams, and the name of the band that sings the song is called Nuages. It's kind of an instrumental song, real soothing and relaxing. But at the beginning of the song, it has Alan Watts, who's one of my favorite speakers to listen to, speaking, and he's talking specifically about dreams. And I'm just going to share with you what he shared in the song, because I think it's pretty fascinating. He said, if you think about life, right, you look at life kind of like a dream, right? And if we could just order or customize dreams for ourselves, we would step into that experience, right? And for several nights, we would create the kind of dreams for ourselves that would give us the opportunity to be able to experience every kind of pleasure known to man and woman. Just beautiful, fantastic dreams. But what would happen eventually is we would likely get bored. And I know that sounds kind of funny as we're here in the physical body right now. But more than likely what would happen is we would get bored. And all of a sudden we'd want to put a little change, shift things into our dreams. And before we knew it, we would be stepping into our next dream. And we'd be saying to ourselves, help me create something that I don't know what's going to happen to me. I want to set myself up for some kind of surprise. I want to step into mystery, stepping into the unknown. And what you'd find when you were in that experience is you would be exactly where you are right now in this dream experience. So, anyways, thanks for letting me share that. I really enjoy Alan Watts. He's such a sage, just a very wise individual. Has some beautiful speeches and talks that are available on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and you do a search and you just type in Alan Watts, W-A-T-T-S, you'll be able to pull up all kinds of his speeches. So those of you that are looking for some enlightenment and somebody inspiring to listen to, I highly recommend you listen to Alan Watts. Okay, Gemini, let's get started with your tarot reading here. I want to begin by pulling 3 energies for you from my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. So Gemini, let's just see what's going on in your world. Tell us what's happening with Gemini in the month of, wow, we've got 2 energies that came right out. In the month of March, please. Tell us about Gemini in the month of March. Okay. All right, those energies came out for you quickly, Gemini. So, to begin with, the first energy that comes to us as rest and rejuvenate. So this is equivalent to the 4 of Swords energy. Anytime rest and rejuvenate energy comes up, right? Usually it comes up because there's maybe been some overthinking. So some of you, Gemini, may be in the energy where you've been thinking about things, and we ask ourselves, what exactly has Gemini been thinking about? Takes us to our next energy, spiritual union. So many of you, Gemini, you're thinking about love right now, thinking about a connection in your life. Whether you're already with this person in a relationship or you may not have met this person yet for some of you, Gemini. Falling in underneath spiritual union, Two of Cups, by the way, you have light, which is a beautiful energy, Leo's energy. For those of you Gemini that may have a Leo in your life, you may be connected to a Leo. So Gemini, at the end of the day, what we have you thinking about pretty heavily in the month of March is a relationship in your life. It could be to a person, but it doesn't have to be to a person, right? If you're Gemini and you're not in a relationship, but your focus with your energies is on your job, this is the dynamic that it's talking about right here. Whereas if you're Gemini and you're in a relationship, you're thinking about love and connection, maybe taking a little bit of time to rest and rejuvenate, right, from these thoughts regarding love. And then you have Leo's energy coming in right underneath this. Coming to us is the term of light. It's about letting go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns. Your ability to let those energies go and allow the light into your life. So no fear, no worries, no concerns. All right, Gemini. Interesting. Let's pull out my other deck of cards. I'm going to pull out my crystal vision here, and let's pull some clarifying energies on these three energies. I enjoy the clarifiers because it gives us a chance to dig a little bit deeper so we can gain a better understanding of exactly why these energies came out for Gemini and what exactly is spirit and energy trying to share with Gemini in this tarot reading. Okay, so let's begin with rest and rejuvenate. Tell us about rest and rejuvenate, please. Tell us about rest and rejuvenate for Gemini. Wow. Okay, so what exactly has Gemini been thinking about, right? Having this rest and rejuvenate energy come in. Yeah, the Four of Wands. So many of you, Gemini, right, you may be in this relationship right now, right, and things may be getting pretty serious. Especially with the Four of Wands energy coming in, because this is the marriage card, right? So some of you Gemini may be in the energy where you're thinking about this person, right? And you're maybe thinking about taking it to the next level and committing yourselves to one another. You may be thinking about marriage. For others, this could be, taking a step of moving in together. For others, this may be like exclusivity. That this is his bride right here, and here is her knight in shining armor. Here they are standing next to this horse, making their vows to one another. Coming in right underneath the Four of Wands, right? Here's the beginning. Ace of Cups coming in for you. So this is a beautiful beginning, the beginning of love. So for many, this will be the beginning of this relationship and the beginning of a commitment, right? Really committing ourselves to each other. All right, Gemini, let's continue. Tell us more about rest and rejuvenate for Gemini, please. Tell us about rest and rejuvenate for Gemini. Okay, you have the Eight of Cups coming out for you, which is a good energy. Looking at the figure on this card, notice she's been down here in the water, right? Now she's walking out of the water. Water represents a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings. We know that there are some emotions and some feelings that are here that Gemini's walking away from, because attached to the Eight of Cups, you have the Three of Swords. So, many of you Gemini, right? Past experiences right here. It could be Three of Swords connected to the same person. For those of you Gemini where that is the case, maybe you have a little bit of a history with this person where you could have split up in the past before, right? So, or this could be connected to a relationship before this individual right here. But you're in the energy of the Eight of Cups where you're being encouraged, right, to walk away from a Three of Swords energy. So, at the end of the day, tarot, what is tarot telling us with these energies right here? I feel like what's being said to you, Gemini, right, is you're thinking about somebody in your life, right? Thinking about love, thinking about this person, whether you're already with them or you're not quite with them yet, right? And thinking about marriage and a commitment here and being able to step into this beautiful beginning. this is a beautiful beginning, right? Full of love, compassion, kindness, forgiveness. No heavy energies attached to the Ace of Cups. So that's why, Gemini, you're being encouraged, right, to walk away from the Three of Swords energy. To walk away from the disappointments of the past. Maybe even past relationships where things didn't work out very well and you or somebody else or both of you could have gotten your heart broken right here. This is a limiting energy, right? So if you're wanting to step into this beginning right here, this is a beautiful beginning. You don't want to take heavy energies with you like the Three of Swords. All right, let's continue. I'm loving your reading here, Gemini. Tell us more about rest and rejuvenate for Gemini, please. So you go from the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands. Fastest beginning right here. There's a lot of passion regarding this connection in your life, right? And I say that I feel like the two of you together, yeah, you're very, very passionate together. Full of, it's kind of, you maybe have an equal balance of, there's a lot of love and there's a lot of feeling here, but it's not just love and feelings, it's passion that's mixed in with it. It's excitement with the Ace of Wands coming in for you. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Please clarify the Ace of Wands for Gemini. Okay, so here we are talking about this passionate, exciting, adventurous beginning for Gemini, connected to this person right here. Attached to the Ace of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy coming in attached to the Ace of Wands, because what it's talking about is organize, right? Get planned. Know exactly how you want to go about creating this beginning right here. I mean, what are the next steps for you in this relationship? Page of Pentacles says plan things, right? I have a plan on moving forward. She's sitting in this tree playing her mandolin, and she's hoping to play it well enough to earn herself this pentacle. And you can see she's done this very thing. So you're wanting to put together a plan to step into this beginning, and that takes us to the Two of Wands, which is representing that energy of the courageous risk taker who's getting ready to set out and embark on an exciting adventure. So Two of Wands, right? Notice there's the world in the tail of the dragon here. So the world can symbolize travel for some of you. So some of you, Gemini, may be traveling to this person, or they may be traveling to you, or the two of you may be traveling together, right? Physically traveling, or maybe just traveling, stepping into a relationship and this commitment together. Two of Wands, two of you in this plan. All right, Gemini, let's move down to spiritual union. Tell us about spiritual union for Gemini, please. Okay, all right, interesting. So coming in attached to spiritual union, which is equivalent to the Two of Cups, right? And notice these two people right here, their foreheads are touching. So I feel like the image, what this is telling us in your reading, Gemini, is that the two of you are very like-minded, right? Maybe the two of you have a lot of the same kinds of ideas in terms of how do we want our relationship to be? What would we like to experience? Well, coming in, clarifying spiritual union, here you have the Four of Swords coming in again. So interesting, Four of Swords coming in 2 times. So notice in this energy, right? Earlier, you had the Three of Swords. You're being encouraged to walk away from the Three of Swords right here. Whether this is a painful past that could be connected to this person, the same person, or maybe connected to a previous relationship that you had. Notice in the Four of Swords, she's holding this sword right here, and she's resting from these 3 swords. Where are the Three of Swords? Right here. So if you're not in the energy where you're walking away from the Three of Swords, if nothing else, you're Gemini and you're taking some energy to I'm taking a bit of a time out, and I'm not thinking about sadness, grief. I'm not in the energy where I'm thinking about getting my heart broken right here. Attached to the Four of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy right here. So Gemini, I feel like this is likely representing your energy right here. Notice this queen is holding a sword, right? So she uses the sword to cut away and to remove any energies in her life that are just no longer serving her. So the Queen of Swords is coming in attached to the Four of Swords. You know, you're going to use the sword from the Queen to cut away and to remove any energies, right, connected to these three swords. Disappointment, sadness, grief. These are the energies that you're walking away from. So you want to use this sword to cut away those energies in order to bring about what she's holding in her other hand, which is a divine beginning, a butterfly. Coming in attached to the Queen of Swords, you have the World card. So beautiful opportunity here for you, Gemini. An opportunity for you to feel like you maybe stepped out of this dimension and you stepped into an entirely different dimension together. If this Three of Swords energy, for some of you, Gemini, if it's attached to this same person, this is about you being encouraged to let it go, right? If you're wanting to stay in a relationship with this person, right, want to take this relationship to the next level, really commit ourselves to each other, here's your opportunity to be able to do that, right? But in order to do that, it's a brand new beginning for this relationship. You need to really follow through on letting go of the past completely. Whether it's a difficult past connected to this person or a difficult past connected to another relationship. Okay, let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about spiritual union for Gemini, please. And then once you do, in comes the love. You have the Knight of Cups coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy right there. Tell us more about the Knight of Cups, please. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, knight in shining armor energy, right? This is a knight. All knights are in motion, and when they're in motion, they show up, right? So this knight treading through the water. So what's this knight thinking about? Thinking about a lot of love, right? This could represent your energy or the energy of the other person right here. But I feel like, seeking love right there, and must feel really good about it because you have the Star card attached to that energy, which is Aquarius energy, by the way, for those of you Geminis that may be connected to an Aquarius. Star card energy is about manifesting all of your hopes and dreams, right? So here you are in this night energy, moving towards love, commitment, connection, moving towards, wow, this is my person right here, being able to manifest all of your hopes and dreams connected to this relationship. I feel like this is a great relationship for you, Gemini. Okay, tell us more about spiritual union for Gemini. Okay, so for some of you, Gemini, this person right here, you may be connected to them in the past, right? And I say that because here you have the Six of Cups, which represents that very energy of, somebody from your past. Notice it's coming in attached to the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like in the past, you've likely invested energies in this relationship right here. Notice she's not busy right here. She's not busy working. She's idle. She's sitting back, leaning up against the tree, thinking about energies I've already invested and wanting to know, right, what's going to come next. Here comes your beginning, right? It all begins with thought. A brand new perspective right here coming to us as the Ace of Swords. We've seen this sword before, right? In this Ace of Swords right here. We saw it right here in the Four of Swords. She's resting from these three swords. She's hanging on to this sword right there. So you're hanging on to your dreams, to your belief in this person and in this relationship with the Ace of Swords. All right, Gemini, let's move down to light, and let's clarify light for you. Please clarify light for Gemini. Ten of Wands wanted to come out. Good energy. Notice, well, let's clarify this Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands for Gemini. There could very well be a past connected to this person in this reading for you, for many of you Geminis. Because the Ten of Wands represents that energy of what feels like it's been a long journey finally coming to an ending, right? So for some of you Gemini, you may have wanted this connection at least the commitment in this connection for quite some time. You may have been waiting around for it, right? But maybe there was some baggage that you needed to get rid of first. Because notice that there's a lot of baggage on the back of this horse right here. The horse is tired. It needs rest. Some of you may have been in the energy where you felt like, oh, I'm not only carrying my baggage and my weight, but I'm carrying the baggage and the weight of others as well. Or you could have been carrying the baggage and the weight of this person. But honestly, what I feel like a lot of that baggage is connected right here to this Three of Swords energy. Just really important for you to let go of the past because you've got the Magician energy coming in next. So getting ready to end what feels like it's been a long journey right here, and now you're ready for the magic to start. I'm ready to start creating and manifesting, right? Notice the two birds flying above the Magician's head, right? Manifesting for two in this case. And notice this Magician, he's standing above a crescent moon representing unseen energy. I love the Magician energy, right? What is it that magicians do? They move magic, right? The invisible world. So he's also standing above, and the moon represents unseen energy, right? It's the unseen part. He's also standing above a white dove, meaning I want to create and I want to manifest. But I want to create and manifest not just for myself, but I want to create and manifest for the highest good of everybody involved, including this person right here. All right, tell us more about light for Gemini, please. Two of Swords wanted to come out. I need to make a choice. I need to make a decision. Maybe I need to make a choice and make a decision to let go of the past completely. Not just to let go of it, right? But literally to walk away from it in this Eight of Cups energy. Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Gemini. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Gemini. Okay, interesting. So we're getting clarification on the Two of Swords. I need to make a choice and I need to make a decision. The choice and the decision, right, that you're getting ready to make, you have two nines coming out to clarify this. First energy is the Nine of Swords, right? So maybe I've been in the energy where I'm living in the energy of fear. Right? What am I fearful of? Maybe fearful of getting hurt, right? Getting my heart broken again, or inevitably experiencing some disappointment, some sadness, and some grief right here. So you're making a choice, right, to let go of the past completely, and instead I'm going to focus on the future with this other nine that's coming out, the Nine of Wands. In fact, not only that, but I'm going to take time right now, right? We are going to take time to really plan and prepare ourselves to step into this beautiful journey together. And by doing so, we're going to give ourselves the advantage, right, of feeling like we're ahead in the game, right? Notice right here, she's sitting on top of this hill. So she's given herself the strategic advantage of being able to better see, being up higher so she can better see the energies that are approaching her. She does this with her companion, the lion, representing your inner strength and ability. Your inner strength and ability to let go of the past completely so that I can make the choice to plan and prepare for the future. Fantastic. Okay, let's pull a couple more clarifiers. Please clarify light for Gemini. Okay, Gemini, coming in next, we have Queen of Cups. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy right here in this Queen. Queen of Cups, right? Notice this Queen, she has both feet in the water. So a beautiful energy. Somebody who's very compassionate, somebody who's a great listener. This is probably somebody who's a really good mother as well. But at the end of the day, right, she has both feet in the water. So a lot of times the person can be overcome with emotion at time, right? At different times, getting a little bit wound up. Attached to the Queen of Cups, you have Justice. So Libra's energy wanted to come in. So Gemini, your ability to just be calm. I'm going to focus on love. I'm going to focus on raising my vibration. I'm going to focus on putting together a plan regarding this contract, this commitment, this relationship in my life. And when I do, Here comes justice, right? Wanting to show up and serve this relationship to you. She stands above the river of truth. In one hand, she wields her sword, right? We've seen that sword before here in the Queen of Swords holding the sword. But over here, she's holding the scales of justice, right? So I feel like the reason justice is coming out for you, Gemini, is for those of you that you've been hanging on to this Three of Swords energy, right? Your ability to let go of the past completely in order to focus and step into this future brings you the scales of justice, standing above the river of truth. So beautiful energy coming in for you here, Gemini. Okay, let's change decks. Let's pull an affirmation card for Gemini to take us out of your tarot reading today. Please give us an affirmation for Gemini, please. Okay, we've got two affirmations that came out for you. The first affirmation comes to us as kindness. I love this affirmation. Live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. Right? So what are you letting go of completely? Three of Swords energy. I don't want to step into this relationship if I'm thinking about either this relationship or my past relationships where things haven't worked out. Because look, at the end of the day, you're putting those thoughts, right? Those are energies that you're investing at that time. You don't want to invest any energies in any of this painful past right here. So a lot of times what it comes down to is kindness, right? Compassion. Even if at the end of the day, whether I'm kind to other people or I'm kind to myself, it's kindness that allows you to let go of this Three of Swords energy. It's also integrity. This energy says, drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace the truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. So, wow, integrity for you, Gemini. Having the integrity and the inner strength to be able to let go of the past completely in order to step into this beautiful union with somebody who's very like-minded like you, Gemini. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the love and the support. Look, Gemini, if any of you are interested in a personal tarot reading, I love personal tarot readings. Send me an email at treeoflifetarot9@gmail.com. I'd love to connect with you and schedule a time to pull some tarot energies for you. Any question you'd like to ask about, and let's see what's going on in your life. Okay, Gemini, wishing you all the very best. It's a beautiful week in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the love and the support. Thank you for making it possible for me to have this channel and to be able to provide this beautiful reading for you, Gemini. I hope that this reading resonated with each and every one of you. And if you found part of your truth here or you found your entire truth, you have a good reading today, Gemini. Okay, enjoy the rest of your month. Thanks, Gemini.